Hey guys, it's Steve. I want to wish everybody a happy Cinco de Mayo or whatever, whether you're Mexican or not. But it's May 5th, 2015. If my hair looks like shit, I'm sorry. I know I need a haircut. I might be getting one tomorrow, so honestly, I don't really care. Last year I made a video, whatever, talking about why I like having long hair and I don't like getting haircuts. Now, honestly, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm actually kind of hoping it because, it's kind of bothering me. Hair gets in my eyes and shit and I gotta keep moving it. Keeps getting in my eyes, gotta keep moving it. It's itchy, it's picking my nose, It's getting in my mouth and shit. It's so long. And people make fun of it. Oh, hey, look at his hair. And I just want to get it cut. So I'm gonna be getting it cut in the next couple weeks for sure. But anyways, on to the fucking video. Watching the Wild and Blackhawks. Blackhawks lead the series 2-0. Let's see how the Cubs are doing. They got their ass kicked. They had a lead yesterday and they blew it. But anyways, on to the video. This is gonna be a rant about why I don't really like eating at restaurants. I mean, we all eat at restaurants. I eat at restaurants. We all do. Even if we do not like it. It's something we all do, I usually when I, spend time with my family, we usually go out to eat to a restaurant, or sometimes I, just me and my dad go to Home Run Inn Pizza and just eat pizza like we did, back in January. Sometimes if you see my vlogs, I eat donuts at Dunkin' Donuts, I eat there. I don't know why, I just do. But I'm not really a big fan of eating at restaurants or whatever. I just don't. I'll tell you the reason why I don't really like it. The negative stuff about eating at restaurants. And first is, I don't want people staring at me while I'm eating. People stare at you while you're eating or whatever. Steve, people are not gonna stare at you while eating. Why do you think about that shit? People don't stare at you while you're eating. Yeah, actually, people do that stuff. People do that stuff. Seriously, people do that stuff. I've seen people stare at me eating before. I remember it was the day before Easter Sunday, 2005. I have a very, 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 very good memory. And I remember that. I remember I was at Applebee's with my dad and mom, and we had a family dinner night, and I remember I was eating my food or whatever, and these people kept on looking at me. They were staring at me while I was eating. They were like sitting at the table all the way on the other side or whatever, or the table next to us, and they kept staring at me or whatever. What are you staring at? Don't stare at me while I'm eating. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I hate people staring at me eating. That's why I like eating in private. Usually when I eat food or whatever, I eat alone or whatever. I'm not allowed to eat in my room at my dad's. I have to eat as a family, which is bullshit. But, usually I eat here. I usually take my food in my room with me and eat here, because I don't like people staring at me while I'm eating. People stare at you while you're eating, and don't do that. I don't like being stared at while I'm eating. I have to deal with that at lunch at school, which luckily I don't have to deal with that no more after a couple weeks, because I'm graduating high school, thank God. But, and people can make fun of how you're eating or whatever. Some people eat differently, and like, say they got braces or whatever, and their braces hurt or whatever, their mouth hurts, so they have to eat a certain way because it'll hurt if they eat normal. So they eat weird, like, and people are like staring at you. Hey, look at that guy in the red. See how he's eating? He's eating weird. Look at him. Don't do that. Don't stare at me while I'm eating. Yeah, I may be eating weird or differently, but it's for a reason. God, don't stare at me while I'm eating. You make me feel uncomfortable. I don't like being stared at while eating. And I don't like staring at other people while they're eating at restaurants. That's all you do at restaurants. Staring at other people eating. Staring around the restaurant. I don't know. You're doing that. Or you usually go with your date or whatever, and obviously you guys are staring at each other eating or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. That's one reason why I don't really like eating at restaurants. Another reason why I hate eating at restaurants is because it's just pretty dirty inside some restaurants and stuff. Yeah, Crawford made the save. But anyways, yeah, some restaurants, it's dirty inside the restaurants, and you know they don't even clean the tables. They still leave dishes from the other people who were there before, and they have not picked up the dirty dishes off the tables or whatever, or there's just dirty crumbs on it. I've seen a video on YouTube of a guy going to Waffle House or whatever, which they need to build some in Chicago. I'd like to try their food or whatever. Seemed like I like waffles, but he was at Waffle House or whatever, and he couldn't eat there. He went home because every single fucking table there had dirty dishes and shit. The waiters did not even pick up the dirty dishes and bring them to the back in the kitchen to the dishwashing people. They just left it there. They didn't do a damn thing. They were there forever. What the fuck? Take the dishes off so other people can come and sit down and eat. He didn't have anywhere to sit, so he just left Waffle House. Feel bad for him. He was probably craving for waffles, and now he couldn't get it because the damn tables were dirty and they couldn't pick up after themselves or whatever. Or the waiters couldn't even, I don't know. And some tables are just disgusting. They're nasty. They look nasty. You know, sometimes I put my hand under the table because, you know, I don't think about it or something. Or I just want to, I don't know, and you feel something sticky. You look under there, and there's gum under the table. Gum! And usually when you see gum under the table, you usually count how many pieces of gum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 pieces of gum under the table. 20 lazy people didn't put their gum, throw their gum away in the garbage. No, God, don't do that, you know? Why would you put your hands under the table in the first place, Dave? I don't know, sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it. Or sometimes, you know, usually when I'm at home, a table with no gum under it, I usually my dad calls me downstairs for dinner a little earlier, before dinner's ready, and so I go downstairs, and while I'm waiting, I like to put my hand under the table and bang it and play music. Boom, boom, we will rock you. I like to do that, and sometimes I go to a restaurant, I do that, waiting for my food. Boom. Gum! You know, what the hell, you know, it's nasty. You see gum under the table, it makes you lose your appetite and shit. You can't eat anymore because of that, and you know, just dirty. Some tables are dirty. You don't want to eat at a dirty table? Seriously. But yeah, another reason why I don't really like eating at restaurants, you gotta pay tips to the waiter. Why do we gotta pay a tip to the damn waiter? This person, Oliver, my friend Oliver, this morning told me that, oh, you have to pay to the waiter, you have to pay a tip because the waiter gets paid, because that's the waiter's pay. You know, they get paid under minimum wage or whatever, and so that means you gotta pay them a tip. That's their pay. What the fuck? Why can't they get paid over minimum wage or whatever? You know, that's bullshit. Give waiters more money over minimum wage or whatever, so the customers don't gotta pay. You know, it's bad enough we gotta pay money for our food or whatever. We have to pay extra money that could go for fucking, I don't know, a new video game, a video game console. You could go to the convenience store, get a Monster Energy drink or a Coca-Cola, Pepsi, RC, Twinkies, cupcakes, bag of flaming hot Cheetos with that money. But no, that money goes for a fucking tip. You gotta tip the damn waiter. And I don't even know what happens if you don't tip the waiter, if you'll go to jail or whatever. It's against the law if you don't tip the waiter. If it is, that's fucking bullshit. You know, God, that money could be, you know, why? The food's expensive or whatever, unless it's a fast food, but the food's expensive, you go, and then you gotta pay extra $10, $20 for a tip. Bullshit. You know, what the fuck? It's stupid paying tips to the waiter. You know, obviously if you're a waitress, it's a good thing. I mean, oh, I'm getting extra money. But if you're a customer, you hate that. You know, That's why usually when I eat at restaurants or eat restaurant food or whatever, I usually go to the restaurant, order what I want, and take it on the go. I take it home with me, so I don't gotta pay a tip. Home running pizza, for example. Usually I order a pizza, I go to the restaurant, pick up my pizza, and take it home with me and eat it at home. So I don't gotta pay a damn tip to the waiter, unless you maybe gotta pay more tip money on the go or whatever. I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say, I don't know. But it's bullshit. And yeah, and restaurants and shit are just expensive. Some restaurants, fast food's cheap. All food should be cheap. Fast food's got it smart. They know that food should be cheap. But regular restaurants, maybe 20, 30, 40 bucks, and not so bad. But fine dining is the worst. I heard some restaurants charge $1,000 for a steak per person. Are you kidding me? And usually you don't go by yourself, you go with a date or whatever. That's $2,000 total! Are you fucking kidding me? Why why is food cost over $1,000? Oh, because the restaurant is so fancy looking. Bullshit, who cares if it's fancy or not? It's still food, it's still something that we need to survive. Food should be cheap. You know, why is it's so expensive? It's gonna come out of your ass into the toilet bowl the next day. It's gonna be coming out of your ass into the toilet the next day. It's gonna be in your toilet the next day. Toilet! See? That's where the food is going to be going in the next day. This thing! It's gonna be coming out of your ass into this thing. Yeah, it's gonna be in your toilet, and it's gonna come out of your ass into the toilet, flush down the toilet, into the pipes, under the sewers, and then goes all the way to the poop plant, where all the poop and feces get burnt or whatever, and guys in rubber suits, whatever, jump in your poop or whatever. That's what my dad told me. And they just burn all the poop or whatever. You know, that's what's... You know, why is it that expensive for food at a fine dining place and at any restaurant? Seriously, that money could be going for fucking Stanley Cup Final tickets, a new Xbox 360 or Xbox One or PlayStation 4, or a new baseball hat, or an NHL hockey jersey, or a new laptop, tablet, iPhone, Samsung Galaxy phone, Windows phone, I don't know, some kind of smartphone or whatever. It could go on that, but no. You just gotta pay that much money at a fine dining places. No one should go there because it's so expensive. Don't go to a fine dining place, because then if you don't, they'll realize that no one can afford it and they think it's so bullshit that you have to pay that much, and maybe they'll lower the prices. I don't know, you know what I mean. That's stupid. I could just go to McDonald's, Burger King, White Castle, Wendy's, Jimmy's, local hot dog place by my place, Taco Bell, I don't know, KFC, and get food there for cheap. Or cook for myself at home. You know, why are restaurants so expensive and shit for food? It's gonna come out of your ass into the toilet bowl and end up being burnt at the poop plant. You know, it's stupid. Food is needs. Needs should be cheap. Wants should be expensive, like a new tablet or a laptop or whatever. And what else? Did I forget anything? I don't know if I did. If I did, I don't give a shit. Oh, it's too loud at restaurants, you know? It's too loud at restaurants, you know? I like to eat in peace and whatever. I like it quiet when I eat. But, you know, there are always people at a restaurant. They're always talking fucking loud. They're on the other side of the restaurant, and you could hear their conversation. Oh my god! Last night I sucked Miguel's dick! Oh, really? Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah! Ah! And you hear everybody fucking laughing, the entire group of people at that table from across the restaurant laughing or whatever. Oh, did you see the Cubs game yesterday? Yeah, they got their ass kicked. Yeah, 85 billion to 32. Oh, what the hell was that? Yeah, they lost to the Detroit Red Wings or whatever. This is a horrible example. You know, shut the hell up. I can hear you from all the way from the other side of the restaurant. People are trying to eat in peace, but you're fucking loud and shit, and everyone's staring at you and whatever. You know, God. Oh god, I'm feeling a little dizzy or whatever. Ah, fuck, I feel like that sometimes. But god damn it! Stop speaking so loud. Don't talk so loud. Be quieter. Especially if you're talking to people at the same table. You don't gotta yell. The entire restaurant can hear your conversation. You know, seriously. And they know what you're talking about. I don't know, this is my video. I'm just not a fan of eating at restaurants. I mean, I still do anyway. Like I said, usually when I'm with my family or, you know, if I ever go get a girlfriend or whatever, I take her on a date to a restaurant. Or, I don't know. Yeah. But, you know, especially at fine dining, get back to the fine dining place again. What if you eat the food and it tastes nasty? It tastes like moldy cheese that expired in 1932 with diarrhea and feet sweat and, I don't know, boogers, I don't know, that nasty stuff. What if it tastes like that? You don't want to eat another bite. So you just basically wasted money that could have been for Stanley Cup tickets or a new video game console or video game or anything else that you actually enjoy. But yeah, I don't really like eating at restaurants that much. Oh, Steve, if you don't like eating at restaurants, then don't eat there then. Sometimes you have to, you know, if I get a girlfriend or whatever, I gotta take her out. I wanna take her out to a restaurant on a date. You know, if I'm with my family, we gotta go out to eat sometime. Or if I'm with my friends, we're hungry, we usually go out to eat or whatever. You know? Yeah, it sucks eating at restaurants. And I do like restaurant food, but usually I take it on the go. That's what I prefer. But yeah, it's basically my video. It's my opinion. If you like restaurants or eating there, fine, good for you. It's my opinion, so if you disagree and don't like my opinion, then that's too fucking bad. I have the right of freedom of speech. It's my channel, not yours, so I can do whatever the hell I want. Anyways, yeah, see you later, and I might do another prom rant. I did one last year. It's that time of year again, the end of the school year or whatever. And I'm one of those people who likes to do a rant about something more than once. I already did that, but I might do another one again. I don't know, I just can't get it off my chest, so I'll do it another one. So yeah, see you later, guys. Goodbye, and yeah, bye.